Hey, what's up? What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I'm good. I'm alright. Welcome to NAA channel. Not able anymore. Welcome. And we off to another one. Another joint.
We've always heard stories of thieves doing the unthinkable, depriving honest individuals of either money or goods for their monetary gain. Well, in this case, this thief got very bold with their crime. Here's how it worked. A local mechanic who worked for a major mechanic company thought it would be a good idea to steal customers' credit card information from his workplace. The thief would take the card information, create a fictitious invoice, and tender out the payment, then take cash from the register.
911, what's your emergency? What?
Oh yeah. He thought he got away too. He got away. How much you take? 14,000.
What happened?
I had an employee here took over $13,500 in cash from the store. We have identified who it is, and want to make a police report.
Okay, is that person
You
working
got
right now?
receipts?
Yes.
What's going on, man? Chris Fitton. Officer Chambers. Nice to meet you, sir. Chris what's going on? Oh, so you're Chris. All right. Yeah. They told me you weren't here. Oh, hold on.
What's up with people stealing from the mechanic shops? Like, there was a lady running a tire scan. Is this one?
I don't want to let him know.
I think, is he the culprit? Caught red-handed.
But
You got him.
so cash. We're a larger corporation. Too, we have stores all over the country. So cash management called down the district manager. They called me and said, hey, we got a lot of disputed chargebacks from one store.
When officers arrived, they immediately met with the district manager, who stated that there had been over 50 chargebacks from customers in just 1 month. Due to this claim, they would launch an internal investigation, monitoring all employees responsible for financial transactions.
So I went through some data, looked at different work orders, saw that they were only using one specific part. You can figure it out, use your mind. You could basically run the money, like use someone's card, and pay for all the tickets on one card.
The manager explained to the officers exactly how the scheme
the
worked.
culprit
He would
over
take
there?
all the credit card information, create one big invoice, mark it as paid, and then take the cash. When confronted about his theft, the perpetrator panicked and pulled out nearly $13,000 in cash, handing it to the manager.
He gave us back $13,500.
1,300.
13,000.
Oh, he gave you back 1,300.
Correct.
And how much?
Because he don't want to go to jail.
Okay. In cash?
In cash.
No problem. Yeah. You have an office? Hey, you got an office? You got an office? Hey, where are those? What's your name, sir?
Hey, we gotta have a talk for a second, all right?
Do me a favor, keep your hands out your pockets. All right.
It's right there.
Okay. All right. They got a Miranda card? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. All right, so listen, before we talk to you, how old are you, by the way?
23.
All right, so before we talk to you, we're gonna read your rights. It just protects you against self-incrimination. It's not saying you're guilty or you're under arrest, but this is just for us to conduct our investigation. We've got to read this to you and afford you your rights, okay?
That's right.
All right?
All right, say your name is.
Yeah.
All right. Matter of fact, before you do, you got your ID on your
Half
partner?
the video.
Do you have an ID?
I have an ID.
Wait,
Matter of fact,
I missed all this.
what's your name, sir?
We got him.
And
Yep.
Okay.
He walked in. He thought he was going to work.
You have an office?
Nope.
Hey, you got an office? You got an office? Hey, where are those?
Yep, we got him.
What's your name, sir?
Back up. Bring
Hey,
back up.
we gotta have a talk for a second, all right?
Get
Keep
back
your
up.
hands out your pockets. All right.
right in there.
Okay. Alright. They got a Miranda card? Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like, why am I here?
Alright, so listen, before we talk to you,
Ooh.
how old are you, by the way?
23.
Alright, so before we talk to you, we're gonna read you your rights. It just protects you against self-incrimination. It's not saying you're guilty or you're under arrest, but this is just for us to conduct our investigation. We've got to read this to you and we'll afford you your rights, okay?
That's right.
Alright?
Alright, say your name.
Matter of fact, before you do that, you got your ID on your partner? Do you have an ID?
I have an idea. Can I talk?
Okay.
Where's it at?
Okay, that's fine. Let's get his name and let me step over here. Anything that I can use as that.
This is gonna work. But I got the cash they gave me. And I also so this is so far what we received back from the bank and within August to November 23rd is 13,344.85. These are all the tickets that had invoiced and returned. See, some are actually his name.
So how does he take the cash?
So the guests will come in, pay for their services. He will be the one to close out, basically, at the end of the night, taking retended the invoices that the guests paid with, and paid with, take someone else's card information, which is the same CLC, this is the same card information for each of these work orders.
And who are those names?
We can't even figure out who that is because he will manually punch it in, and the bank will not give us that information. It's manually.
Of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. You understand? Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, how long you been working here, man? At this business?
They found my
I've been less than a year.
Less than a year here? Did you work at Tire Kingdom
You
before
know,
this or anything like that?
miss happiness again. But look what I got. I gotta tell my girl. I think I erased. That's crazy. Craziness. I gotta hold on. Should I keep playing this? I think I did. Over recording.
No? Where were you working before this?
Landscaping.
Landscaping? Okay, so you've been working here less than a year, okay?
So
During that time,
was you stealing from the old folks and the landscaping? You were stealing from them. So you got a job and you started stealing.
have you been working with a register or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of payments? You take all the payments that come in, or how does that work?
Not all of them, but I'm mostly the one that does it.
Okay. And you work what? Usually, is there a certain time frame you work when you come in? Do you have like a specific schedule?
No, all day, every day.
All day, every day? Okay. Even weekends?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
they
then,
still sending me.
so during the time
I
that you were
did this
working,
yesterday.
you have access to the
God,
register,
15
cards, and all that good stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like what?
Like, do you have access to like cards and
Oh,
register
God. I'm
and take
getting
payments
all
and
them
everything like that? Okay.
I'm getting blown out right now.
Do you kind of understand why we're here? Do you have a kind of like a idea on why we're here right now? Okay. Why do you think we're here?
Taking money from the drawer.
Okay. You took physical cash, or was it something that
Oh,
along the
God,
line of
no.
cards, or what
That's
was
a
it?
tweet.
Physical cash.
Okay.
Alright, so just
Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh,
just to
God.
explain to us. I mean, we're sitting here talking. Honesty is the best key. I appreciate that.
And I ever to close the door.
Huh?
You want to close the door?
Want me
Yeah.
to close the door? We'll talk to them.
Yeah, this is a drive.
So honesty is the best thing, and that's the only thing that you can do to fix this at this point, all right? Because at the end of the day, I don't think you're a bad person. We all fall short of something.
Just give me a couple thousand. Just give me like two.
We're all
I
getting
think
help at some point, and just sometimes we're that desperate that we stoop to a level that's not our personality, right? 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 And we just make mistakes, right? That's all it is, okay? But we want to
I
right the
knew it
wrong,
was down.
okay? So I just need you to tell me exactly how this happened for our documentation purposes and for us to fix this.
And to explain to you how.
Yeah, but we're here talking to you because the allegations are
That's
against you.
crazy.
You understand me? And
You
you're
getting
sitting here
all
telling us
my
that you did
notes.
something.
Everyone
He
that
can't tell
don't
us
got
what
an
you did
iPhone.
exactly to the T because he wasn't there. You're here. You're the one that did it.
Yeah,
So you gotta be the
Okay.
one to explain it for us to help your case. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
You understand what I'm
Oh
saying?
God.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So let's start from the top of how this happened.
Well, yeah, I got bought out recently by them. Then, the system's old as shit.
Y'all got a notepad or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
So you
come
said-
over here.
So you say you guys got bought out
Yes,
recently?
we got bought out recently, and
Okay.
the system's like old as shit. See, it's new, no pictures, nothing.
Okay.
We're learning it, and then after that, like, system will go down, and we'll take people's information, like their card and stuff.
So you'll write down the card
Yeah,
information?
return the card information. And then I'll use that, retender, check it, and take the cash.
When you say retender, what can you kind of explain retendering?
Okay, we say it's card, but if I change it to cash or
In the system?
yes.
Okay. So you'll take a payment and you say it's a card, but then you take cash from the person, or how does that work?
Yeah.
So you take cash from the person, but you put in the system that it was a card.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Question. Does that card ever get charged?
Card? Yeah.
Does the card get charged?
Yeah, the card gets charged.
So you charge the card and you take the cash.
No, I charge. They give me the cash, I put in the system as card, and then I put somebody else's card.
Okay.
That was given to us.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, understood. So what happens is he would, and correct me if I'm wrong, so he would, let's say, the system was down, so they would write down people's information to charge later, correct? So they would charge the card, do the retender, and he would put it in as paid cash.
It looks like they paid in
But
card.
it looks like he paid a card, but they paid in cash, so he would keep the cash because on paper it looks like it was paid. So to the untrained eye, on paper, on faceplate, it looks like it's paid. Correct?
Okay.
All right, and when did you first start this?
That I'm not sure.
With months, years,
Oh no, months.
months?
Yeah.
When's the last time you can remember? The first time you did it?
Another thing I don't remember.
And what drove you to do this? What goes, hey, I'm gonna do this? What made you think about it? What was the motive behind it?
To be honest, I don't really remember what I was doing. I just seen it, and then I saw the opportunity, and I just did it.
Yeah, but why? Because I mean, you're smart. You're not dumb. You're a smart kid. To pull this off in this amount, you're a smart guy. So, at what moment go, man, shit, I need some new rims, or I need this. What made you go, I'm gonna do this? Because we don't just wake up in the morning and decide we're gonna start doing something.
No, I didn't. Well, to be honest, I didn't have any plans with it. I mean, I had the money saved up and all that. I mean, I gave it back, but I didn't have any idea to do with it.
Okay. So you didn't have any reason. You just did it just because.
Yeah, I did it just cause, but I didn't know what to do with just what I had.
Okay. All right. Now, is there anyone else here that helped you with it?
No, just me.
Just you? Okay. When's the last time you did it?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Now, on average, on a 7-day work week, how many times a week were you doing this?
It would either be bi or weekly or a month.
One time, 2 times a month, or you had to estimate.
Just like 2 times a month, bi-weekly. Because
Okay.
I'm not.
So every other week?
Yeah.
And how much in total would you do each transaction?
Either be a small amount or a big amount. Just depends on the.
And what's the biggest amount you've done?
I think like 9 to 1,000.
Okay. And what's the smallest amount you've ever done?
Maybe like $100.
$100. Okay. And where did you keep the cash?
I kept the stash.
Okay. At your home?
Yeah, the house.
Okay. And how much in total?
They told me 14, but I'm not 100% sure.
How much did you get back?
I gave back everything I had.
You get back everything you had?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
You say how long you've been working? Because you say you don't know exactly when it started, right? But you said you only been working here a couple months. When did
Not
you start?
like if
Nah, homie. Homie
correct.
faded, yo. What in the faded are you? What you been smoking on? He went to work faded as hell.
should be February.
February when it started? When you started?
No, not when I started this. When I started working here.
So sometime between February and October,
That's
September.
that
Yeah.
Because you said 2
that
months ago, right?
Mexican
Sometime in
kush.
between there. This is collective over that time frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, but listen, so you're going to be placed under arrest, all right, for scheming to defraud and grand theft. Would you
Yeah.
stand up? Do you have anything in your pockets?
Can't do this outside.
No. Walk of shame for you. Walk of shame.
No. For our safety, no. We're going to have to do that in here, my man.
Put your hands on your,
Let me take my stuff.
Okay.
put your hands on your back like you're praying.
Is there anything else in your pocket?
Like you praying.
Needle?
You better pray. Pray to Jesus or Allah. Or I don't know what God you be praying to. It ain't the God of stealing. Who's the God of stealing? Hey Siri. Who is the God of stealing? Oh, guess what? Hermes. I knew it. Yo. Hermes, the Greek god of thievery. I'm dead, yo. That's crazy.
Anything like that? Nothing?
Homie, he pulling a Hermes.
Where's your car?
In the front.
No, just take this off him. It's in the front. I'm gonna let him know that it's gonna be parked here, okay?
Yeah, you can't bring that in jail. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna ask. Alright, I got a question for you. For you. Just for you. What size is that shirt? Like, that joint is screaming. That shirt is screaming. I don't know if it's screaming up top or on the chest. What size is that? You outsize that. Yo. What size? I know you did laundry. But what size is that? That ain't your size. Not at all. Nigga, he turned the extra large to a schmedium. Schmedium. Oh yeah, walk the scene.
So I was gonna walk him out, but I didn't want to take your place with him walking out of handcuffs.
Is he? He don't care. Walker shame. Shame.
I don't got many pieces. Give me some.
Honestly, if I'm distracted, I won't pause it. You guys can enjoy it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show. We're gonna tap down for you too as we walk.
His car is gonna be.
That was your old job.
My keys, phones, and AirPods. Can you give it to Snyder?
Is it in the office?
Yes,
it's
right
here.
here.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
You want to give it to him?
Yeah.
You don't
To
have
give
to
it to
take
Snyder?
You said give it to
Everything?
Snyder, right?
Snyder.
Take his
Everything,
license.
everything.
We banish him
These AirPods, right?
Yep.
from our kingdom.
About 6-1.
Banish.
I'll make sure I don't got nothing on you. It's all safety stuff. Just swing your legs around. You can. Got it? Say again? So it's not gonna be too long.
The perpetrator was taken into custody and spent a night in the local jail, where he was given a few days to think about his
When
actions.
the haircut, alright, you need it all around like a 2 all around. You need to cut that off, yeah. Just chop it off. Don't go to no salon. They gon' mess you up.
Charged with grand theft and scheme to defraud. A few days later, state prosecutors decided to drop all charges against him, presumably because he paid back the money before his arrest.
Oh yeah.
It seems you can buy.
Alright, you give it. You know what? 10,000. Yo. You gave that back. Yeah, he wasn't. Was he stealing for fun? Like, he didn't need the money. You don't need the money.
Your way out of a crime. Anyway, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time.
See ya. You know what? I'm gonna hit that light. Ooh. Oh God. What in the light? Hey YouTube, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you. I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, yo. Subscribe to this channel and I'll go live. Like, getting subscriptions make me do things. But check me out. Check this channel out. This one. I think it's over there. It's right there. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm off. Another one. Another John. Another one.